Black on black, always looking crispy. Hope that's a good thumbnail. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Snoopy Eats with that black on black, always looking crispy, you feel me? I'm back with another mukbang, and not just any mukbang, a very special mukbang right now, actually a collaboration mukbang. That's right, a collaboration mukbang with a legend in these YouTube streets, and I want to give it up right now and tilt my brim to the big homeboy, my cutty, out of Texas, RDR. Pretty sure y'all know who RDR is, man. And RDR, I want to give you a huge shout out, man, for this collaboration. It's my first time doing a collab with him, so shouts out to my brother RDR. Like I said, he's coming way out of Texas. And yo, if you don't know who RDR is, man, you need to go and check him out. All right, go show him some love and support. Smash that subscribe button. Check out his content, man. His story times are the best, I'm telling you right now. So we decided to do this collab with this Frito pie. So I've never had this before, so I'm willing to try and dig into this. I'm starving, and I got me a cherry Pepsi to drink. All right, I'll definitely link all his information in my description, and you'll see some either up right here or over here. I have his information, well, at least his logo. And yeah, man, shouts out to RDR. Cheers. I can't wait to see his. So I don't know if I'm gonna hit this with a spoon, or let me just try this out. Let's see. So it's chili. I got steak chili and some queso. Oh yeah, that's hitting. Salty than a bitch, but it's hitting. Man, you could put cheese on paper and that shit'll taste good. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. We don't get the flaming hot version of this here in Canada, but if it did, y'all imagine the flaming hot Frito ones. These Fritos are barbecue flavored. Yeah, RDR, man, shout out to you, man. It's pretty good. Hella quick, easy to make. So like I said, it's my first time doing a collab with RDR, and it's an honor. Look forward to more doing more collabs with him in the future. I also got some collabs coming soon too with some other heavy hitters, some giants in this YouTube streets, and I'm looking forward to that too. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Yo, I just wanted to keep this simple on this bomb. That steak chili is hitting. The steak beef chunks on this is tender. So I just heated it up in a pot. Heated up the cheese. That's it. You know what would be good bomb on this right here though? Some tomato, some green onion, some sour cream. You know, hit it with the chives. Also, hashtag hit it with some hot sauce, baby. That's right. Alright, so I'm gonna give you all a quick story time about the time I broke my 2 front teeth in half. This shit was crazy. So for those that don't know, excuse me, I was born in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, right? So I'm Canadian by birth. And at the age of 9 and a half, 10, Moms and pops decided to move us out to Cali, which was dope because we got majority of my family is in California anyway. So we moved to beautiful California in the early 80s. And that's why you always see me repping both TO, you know, Canada, and, you know, Southside San Jose, California, where my heart is at. All over California, too, and certain parts of LA. I got family everywhere. So that's why you always see me throwing up the dubs. But I represent both, you know what I'm saying? So for those that are confused and don't know where I'm from both. And the story time I'm going to give you is when, right before we moved from here, I think I was like 7 or 8. So, you know, in the neighborhood, you go, well, as a kid, you like to play, right? So me and my brother had this thing for riding bikes. Good bikes, too. BMX bikes, and just racing, bunny hopping, and jumping over curves and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Riding hella fast down the street, going down hills. That was like the highlight. Take your bike and just coast, you know what I'm saying, down a hill. And then hit that speed so that you don't have to pedal no more. So you just be coasting, put your feet up, kick out. We was G'd up, like, you know what I'm saying? Just got your feet up like this. Sometimes we ride each other, pause, on the pegs, on a bike. And, you know, that's good times, man. Bike tag, competitions or whatever. And since we were young, you know, it's young boys growing into young men. Like, that was like the shit to do, right? That and tag and other stuff too. But this particular evening was, it was a Friday or a Saturday. It was definitely, here's how my parents used to do it. From Monday to Friday, it was school, right? You did your homework like on the Friday, like if you didn't have homework on Friday or whatever, excuse me, then it was treats. You know, they go out get chips and dip, movies, ice cream, you name it, right? And then you get to go outside and play. And you get to play longer than you would like during the weekdays, right? You go out a little bit here and there on the weekdays, but weekend time, that was our time to shine, right? So me and my other brother, that's I'm the oldest, and my other brother under me, excuse me, we decided to go bike riding, right? So we lived in an apartment, so we had to take the elevator and come down. So we come down, and we're excited, right? We get to ride, and we ride on our bikes. And you know, we doing our thing, going all around the neighborhood, bunny hopping, jumping, twisting sideways. That's a real BMX pros, right? So we're riding. So we decided to come around and catch speed, ride as fast as we can, because there was like a hill, and you did like a horseshoe. Anyway, there's a hill. You picked up major speed. You have to be careful because it's right where cars are coming in and out, right? And you have 2 sets of speed bumps. One right on the outside when you pull in, and one up in the middle. The one up in the middle was really a big speed bump, so you can catch air. And just, to us, we felt like it was like 10, 15 feet in the air. Probably like 4 or 5 feet, but it felt like, you know what I'm saying? It felt like you were flying at that age. So we're floating, right? Here comes the part. I'll never forget this pain. Excuse me. So we're floating down the hill, and you know me, I'm the big brother, so nobody can't beat me. So I'm flying and shit, and I'm not even thinking that this fool's right behind me, catching speed, right? So this dad still don't understand how he caught so much speed so quick. So we're floating. You're standing up and you're floating, right? So the thing was to float down as fast as you can, hit that speed bump and pull your bike up, so you can get the most air. And you got to be careful from traffic, right? So it's clear. So we're riding, floating. I got a tight grip. I'm ready to hit this curb, right? The speed bump. So when you get to the speed bump, you just, as you're going, you just got to time it. And then you just hit it. As soon as you hit it, you just lift and pull your weight up and your feet up like this to try to get the most air, right? So I'm just about to hit it. Compliments to my homeboy RDR right there on that thumbnail. Yeah. So here we go, right? Big Snoopy Eats, floating. Right before I get to the speed bump, on my peripheral side view, on this side, my brother comes right up on me. So as I'm lifting up like this, he's already in the air. But I don't know if he got spooked or whatever, but he started to come in like I'm going straight, and he came like this. So as I'm coming up, he's already up in the air like this, coming in toward me. So at that point, both our tires are off in the air like this, and it was like slow motion, man. Up in the air, and his bike is headed out a little bit before mine. Hit me, somehow caught the handlebar, like I flipped forward. So I flipped forward. As I'm falling now, I'm just seeing the street coming, and I'm in momentum, right? So I'm looking at the street, and it's just, you can't do nothing. You're just like, shit, I'm done. So I flip, and when I landed, the handlebars caught me like low, like right next to my area, you know what I'm saying? Like caught me right there. So it flipped me forward like this. I was like this, bam. So I'm yelling or screaming right before I hit, because I know I'm probably gonna die, right? So I hit, bam, hit the street with my face, because I think I was stuck. My arms, I don't even remember if my arms were like I fell like this, but I couldn't stop the street from hitting my face, right? So anyway, so all I remember is this, vivid to this day. I hit the street, like just my teeth just grinded for a good couple feet. Lips were busted up. I was bleeding everywhere. My teeth right here, you probably can't see it right now, but this tooth and this tooth right here grinded down in half, bro. You guys know toothache and pain, right? Picture your tooth, somebody like taking your tooth and snapping it in half, and then like taking like a needle and poking up into the nerve. This whole thing was just like pain. I was screaming and hollering and hooping. Worst pain, one of the worst pains I can remember feeling, excuse me, in my life. I don't wish that on nobody, man. Like, my brother was tripping up. It was an accident. But I mean, the kids, right? Like, what you gonna do about it, right? So you go home now, you're crying, parents are tripping. What happened? Oh my God, mom tripping. Teeth gone. Lips busted up, face busted up, arms, everything, ribs, sore, everything hurt and pain, right? You get home and folks tripping, and my brother didn't get in trouble enough like that because it was an accident, right? Which was cool, but remember kind of hazy what happened after that. I just remember her trying to like hold me, clean up, like, I was like burning. And then of course they scheduled an appointment for me, you know, later on to get that checked. But I remember having some school pictures though with the, I don't even want to show that shit. I'll probably just take a picture of my teeth area, because I had a soft afro. It was all dented and stuff, like how my mom used to do, like try to brush. You can't brush an afro, you know what I'm saying? But I'm mixed, so at the same time it's kind of kinky and coarse, but then it's soft curls too. But if you don't brush it, it just nappy, you know what I'm saying? That shit hurts. Be like, I didn't know about grease and gel and all that. I was just a kid, right? Anyway, that was, it's funny now looking back at it. It wasn't funny when it happened, obviously, but man, that was pain. That, you talk about pain, and y'all know tooth pain, man. I hear it can be like labor pain. But so that's what happened. And I don't remember exactly the time frame after. It was a while after, but I went to school, man. With those two front teeth half looking like a straight goof. I mean, I felt so stupid. My self-confidence was like out of zero, man. I hated it. I hated smiling for pictures. It was horrible, man. Especially at that age, like you're just getting ready to get into the stages of hitting puberty. And even though I wasn't no Mac or nothing like that at that age, you're still self-conscious of yourself. You know, there's always a little cute girls you're looking at or whatever, and you know, you crack a smile, you're like, Looks like you've been freebasing since you was born. So that's my little story time with that right there. But that was painful, man. I don't wish that on nobody. I don't know if that's ever happened. Have you guys ever broken a tooth like that? Crazy, man. This definitely would go bomb with some sour cream to cut the saltiness, some tomato to get that little freshness, you know, that little juiciness, some chives for that nice sharp onion flavor, and a little bit of hot sauce, man. I'm telling you, this is pretty good though. I'd love to try this with some Flamin' Hots, hot Cheeto anything, hot Cheetos, hot Fritos. Yeah, so to finish up the story time, eventually they took me to the dentist and I got it capped. So to this day, the half are capped. These are capped. And it took me forever to adjust to it. It felt weird, it looked weird. They didn't really do it properly, and then years later as I got older and was working and got insurance, I went and got it touched up to where they had to grind it down and, you know, just kind of clean it up a bit. So now it's pretty. I'm 41 years old. Teeth aren't that bad, you know. So anyway, what an adventure that was, and shit, man, I'm just glad that it got taken care of, and you know, I'm comfortable with my crispiness now. I get it pretty full now. I got some donuts from the flea market I'm gonna sink into. I'm excited, you know. I was a tiny little bit nervous, but this is amazing. I'm excited, man, to work with RDR on this one. So once again, big shout out to you, bro. Tilt my hat to you. RDR is a legend, man. Congratulations on your 14,000 plus you know, supporters, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. You're a great dude, bro. Chopping it up with you on the phone the other day, it's like we were just family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to doing more, man. This was fun. I can't wait to watch what you got. So I plan to do an opening prayer. I usually pray in my head before, but I'm gonna do a quick prayer right now as a dedication. Special shout out to RDR. I will link his information. Please go check him out. Show him love. Tell him your boy Snoop Eats 408 is sending you. I love that brother, man. So let's get into a quick word of prayer and we'll call it a night. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food. We ask you that you watch over those who need you right now, that are sick, suffering from mental illness or any other type of sickness, whether it be hunger, thirst, or in need of shelter, or just in need of you for whatever their reasons are. We thank you very much, Lord, for hearing our prayers. We ask you to forgive us of our shortcomings and sins. Watch over us, bless us, keep us positive, safe, strong, and in good health. I thank you for my brother RDR and all my other friends in this YouTube. I ask that you watch over them and keep them safe with their families as well. Thank you very much. In your name, we pray. I'm on. Wow, so be it. Feel me? And that's how we're going to wrap that up. So remember, check out my boy RDR and keep it crispy, y'all. Peace.